Moshi, welcome back to. I just wanted to say Kingdom Hearts. No, this is Kingdom Hearts, and I don't even know exactly why I thought about Kingdom Hearts right now. Uh, this is now right now more or less okay. This is now more or less an interesting part because actually I wanted to complete the hunting log on 30 for the Conjurer. And I was so confused that this thread of intimacy was you were able to greasing the cogs, is it? That from greasing the cogs you can let goblins work for this quest. This was quite weird for me, but still, since you're here already, I'm gonna we're just gonna make a recording. As you can see, I tried to have a new overlay. And if you ask this, why a new overlay? Because I wasn't all that happy with the old overlay, so I tried to remake a new one. I still wanted to have the Warrior of Light in there, so there you have it. And we got some EXP. And now the level 40 conjuring stuff. Well, it is nice, but till we can make this world stuff there, it's some time. Because this will then take story to actually get to some places there. And we're by far not far enough in the story to make this. Ooh, new one, nice. I was doing challenge log things on the bypath, and yeah, as you can see, I'm currently making the guild highs, and I will continue this part to just make the guild highs. Because yeah, the only thing I really started this recording right now was just for the for this quite weird thing that happened with the weird thing that happened with goblins. So yeah, but it's gonna be a recording now. Yeah, there is no sense in attacking him really. Still, let's do it anyway. There. Yeah, this mission basically, you have there a bunch of enemies, you need to defeat the enemies, then you need to put the turtle on half health, and then kill the fire thing that spawns either up there or therewards, what was, and then just light the herb. And actually don't attack it. Yeah, when you do it right, this happens. actually, since you're now here, not Greta, let's make something interesting. Because I did a thing or two. Okay, no, not actually, but as you have seen before, so is my download still that bad? Is my upload still that? Download still that weird that there's that few people here? Come on, 10 minutes ago where I was here, there were 10,000 people here. Oh, okay, it's after 0, so probably most people would go to sleep. Even though it's Saturday. Okay, now it's Sunday, but before was Saturday. Why I'm still awake? Good question. Next question. Here we are. Okay, the characters don't spawn. There. So, yeah, you can see we're a little bit higher on our level, and now we can accept 2 quests. One, forgotten but not gone. Merely as an ultra-intriguing opportunity. Soul of the Scholar. And Aduliquum. Aurelia, have you any interest in history? If so, I would share with you an opportunity to study the ways of the ancients. A crucially refined and well-readed Maruda visited a guild the other day in the hopes he might meet anchors of exceptional skill. He claimed the assistance of one such will be invaluable for the success of his archaeological research. I say claims, because despite his enormity, the thought of a Maruda with academy and petition still strikes me as odd. You are, of course, free to formulate your own opinions. His name is Alka Solka, and he can be found in Maruda's good, should curiosity overwhelm you. But also, we have the history of the flame, son of the summoner, and summon tree. I think Guildmaster Rurek is news of a task which might interest you. Greetings, Aurelia. It is well you have come, for we have an intriguing matter to discuss. A request has come to our guild of the Sons of Sein Coinage, organization of some of the finest minds in Nausea, and they have asked for you by name. It appears the reasons of the Sons are currently conducting will benefit from the assistance of an Arcanist, especially one who has the tempered experience of defeating a primal Ifrit. Though I must admit some curiosity as to how the scholars knew the existence of the heroic experts, as opposed to the source of their knowledge is of little relevance. If you would answer the request, then you will find your contract, as usual by the name of Ymitra, at the Apalka Falls in the nation of Gridania. Yeah, and the text she said is the reason why you have to wait at least after the Ifrit fight to change to a higher class. And now we have actually 2 quests that we can do. This is the special thing of, from the Arcanist. He can level himself up. And I will start with the Scholar quest, because since this is a random part, I'm gonna just take the time and be more or less useful. And also we need to wait for the gold test. Alka Solka. Thank you for setting aside your perceptions, Aurelia. I'm actually aware of how unusual my in order to construct research as it were. However, you shall soon understand that I'm not or like more muscular Breton. Rather than rush blindly to my enemies more, I formulate and execute strategies to great effect. Macro pursuits are an extension of this practice, for at present I am researching the military attacks of the ancient Nim. This will not surprise me if you're unfamiliar with the Nim. The civilization flourished some 15 odd centuries ago, during the 5th Astral Era. The Nimians lived during an age of wonder, so their magical arts flourished, but magics can be wielded for well or for war. In the period of peace eventually gave up to the great war of the Magi. Nations that beyond the era brought earth-shattering magics to bear against one another, yet Nim with only a handful of mages to support its army of mariners, opposed to be invaders of time and time again. Precisely how a military force of this composite would defy its stronger neighbors is a mystery which long puzzled military historians. But the translation Demon tablet which I have received recently purchased, I made to solve that riddle long last. As my knowledge of academia, the cursor at best, I grant an expedient chemist to assist me with my analysis of any text pertaining to magical arts. Will you be the chemist, Aurelia? There is. However, it's a complicated. Nimian tablet and other sword relics, which I paid extremely large amount of money, were stolen and routed in Salominsa. The information described for the upon the tables could be on full significance. I will not allow chiefs to sell some rich older collectors for pittance. Pray accompany me to the rank categories docks and help me reclaim my relics. I have strong reason to believe that brothers can be found there. Oof. Now, I was lucky now. Because it could really happen that the guild heist just dropped in this amount while I was reading. It's good to have some liquid in front of you. Especially if you're like me and just bite your tongue all the time. I have a little... I feel... I don't know. Ready? I have a little problem actually with speaking since I have bitten my tongue in a test recording a few days ago. And it actually hurts quite a lot. Yeah, there's Alka-Solka. That's just a summoner. Our cute little Kabungo first. As I suspected, they are not more than broken men who have seized the docks and taken to robbing every passing ship. Come, let us put an end to their bantery and take back what is ours. We can't do this yet. Okay. Then we wait. We could look if we have a different title already. No. But yeah, our white mage and our arcanist are already quite high. I will tend to the trauma troop later. But yeah, this is... I probably won't do any of those. Since, yeah, those will take time and are completely boring. I mean, I know what I'm talking about. The Weaver's almost 80. I think it's 74, 75. Potionist 80. Miner is 72. And Fisher is 57. And the rest is around 18 or so. So yeah, I know what I'm talking about. It's extremely boring. The most of the time I actually did this stuff was when I'm actually bored. But still wanted to play, or I didn't have anything to do and wait for rendering. And now we're here again. I should close the. Yeah, I should close the stuff more often. The map. Whoops, wrong spell. Yeah, those. Just put a mention there, just here, there. Have it. Have it if you need it. Yeah, like I said before, this part wasn't meant to be actually here for recording, so. He's done? Yeah. Got us so good together. That is it takes too long for me. Yeah. I hope the video looks good with the new overlay, especially down here. I mean, you can go a little bit in there. And I hope everything looks good. So, yeah, F9 still doesn't work. Which is very annoying for me, if I'll be honest. Because I'm actually quite confused that the macros here don't work. Because this is a macro I use on my private account. In this macro doesn't work, which is kind of annoying, and I don't understand why. But yeah, let's some Carbuncle. I already read this, and right now, peak is the opinion to just go. For the few people that ask themselves, no, that I have a surgery quest. Did you also put that thing on easy? No, I actually finished the quest in first try because I was already level 34 when I started the quest. But I had a weaker book before. Put them in my little Carbuncle. Actually, if I unlock this right now, I'm probably gonna need to show you that. Well, little good option to close the point that you have open. No, I didn't have pawn open, so give me a second. Wait, actually I can go in here. So, yes, this is it. A trace of the Nimian military tactics, just as I hoped. And a little fairy! Hello there! And she's gone. Mayhap the tablet can explain this? Mama, scholar is familiar. Fairies? The sunlight of Echoes doth soothe and shield. The moonlight of Selena doth silence and strength. Aurelia. By the truth, have you any idea what it means? We have rediscovered a long lost magical art of the Nim Scholars. So, fairies, honest to God, fairies. Well, I know I have seen everything. Anyways, I should return to the guild and begin translating a tablet. I cannot wait to see what other secrets it contains. And we're gonna change to white mage. Reproc the guild heists and then teleport to Limsa Lominsa again. I love it when something like this happens. If you didn't quite get what happened, basically the queue popped while I was in the loading screen, and the loading screen took for some reason a little bit longer. Which was... It annoys me because I actually missed a queue because of that one time, and I had a penalty upon me for a thing I didn't even really had a choice. And it can get frustrating because if you really have shitty internet but still want to play the game, then something like this happens multiple times and you get a longer pay and longer penalty. This will get quite annoying. Yeah, we don't need to fight him that much. So yeah. Yeah, around half health, like I said before. It's interesting when you don't really have, when you record parts and don't really have anything to say. Actually, an expert should have been the... It should have been the how can your unlockment. Oh no, I spoiled something of the game. Which I can't really take seriously because the game is over 10 years old. So yeah, some things. Is it that hard for you to... Okay, good. Hey, Thomas Carbuncle, a thing that you didn't even see on my end. Why? Because I don't use it. And 2 play commentations. Yay! Can I get us on my other character, please? I still need 900. So, yeah. But we will now go... No, not yet. To the Marauders Guild and unlock our next class. Woo! Especially for what this is important for me. It is our second healer class. Yay! Excellent time already. I just have finished transcripting a section which will doubtless be of interest for you. According to the type that the crystal from which the fairy sprang is called the soul of the scholar, and it contains the wisdom of those long-dead Nemean mages. With it you can call upon fairies as you did before, and bind them to your will. As I said before, I have little knowledge of arcanemia. So unless you don't have some objections, I would like to entrust the crystal to you. Oh, and you don't need to respond to me. Simply knowing that the lost arts are being preserved, it's enough. I shall devote my energies to decipher that rare text. Should I discover anything new, I promise you that will be the first to know. Scholar unlocked! Yay! The fairy is awoken by the soul of Scholar. This message, a number of available gears that has increased. This is so annoying for me. Because this says to me, there are a limited numbers of things you that you can have, and this annoys me. It annoys me so much. I mean, I could unlock it basically, but but really. So, but now, if we... Let me open this one first, because I will make a second arcana. And at this arcana, we will equip now our scholar. And this scholar, you see, there is something different, and now we have here a healing spell and we can now summon fairies. Yay! So, yeah, this is now this, but we will change back to our stuff now, because now we're gonna go to Gridania. Yay! The loading somehow the loading times today are longer than before. Wait, how many do I have? Only one more. Oh, nah. Okay, good. This one yes, insta proc is good. Since it's insta procking. It shall be okay, but come on. Come in. I will do this one guild heist in this part, and I will get the second Iconist unlocked. So come on. Then not. DPS said no. Well, that isn't really my problem, because I know where my goal is and I will go there. So, and I'm gonna spoil it now. Okay, no, I don't. I spoil it in the end of the part. Beware, end of the part there will be a spoiler until future. And since we're gonna wait now, let me tell you a story. While I don't know why macros won't work. Here I have a lot of things you can a lot of interesting things you can have, and especially this one this will be interesting later, but maybe we can I don't know if it saves now or not. If it takes time, it will take longer. Did it save it? Yeah, it actually saved it. Nice. Come on, fight him. Yeah, EXP boost, woohoo. Yeah, sorry, I'm, like I said, yeah, I can't repeat myself all the time. Yeah, but what would you do when you just start a part because you can? So, now, let's change back to Arcanist and speak with Jimitra. You're really a cool guy, I assume? Well met, and thank you for coming. My name, you have obviously missed, is Jimitra. I'm a member of the Sons of Saint Courage. Ours is a Shailian order that seeks the most knowledge of the Alien Empire. And in that regard, we have recently made a singular important discovery at our dig site in Modora. We salvaged from the ruins of ancient texts describing existence of a sect of alchemists known as summoners. These were practitioners said to have been able to sift the essence of the primals and manifest the stolen energy as spittle by alien known as an edgy. If should succeed to resurrect in such arts, we might behold our hands the power of breaking the age of conflict in hand. There is, however, as there always must be, one monumental obstacle to realize this reality. In order to manifest those obedient incarnations of beastmen, savages, deities, one must first defeat the primal and capture its essence. There's only one who can boast such daunting achievement under a belt, where we begin the path to become a summoner. Do you understand now why I called upon you? If you wish to contribute to my series, then come with me in the west of Brigrod Strike and South Tatteran. There I shall conduct the ritual of summoning, the Austrias of Flame. Well, it wasn't long since we were last were in Little Alamigo, so walking, walking, walking. I'm just gonna keep on walking, 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 gun down there. Yeah, since this is a special part, the next part will continue normally again. As you can see here with the Amalja Lance, that to our luck didn't one-shot us. We are in an era where we shouldn't be, which is quite interesting. But to be honest, it's worth it. Also, I don't know if there is another way around here, because you see there is another way here, but as far as I know, you can only access this way from down here. But since we're already here, let's hurry up and go to the Forgotten Springs. Where there instantly is a fade, okay. So we're just gonna ignore the fate. And head instantly to... Stop. Yes, so... Oh, it's nice to see two healers with with a reasonable level difference in there. I'm happy to see something like this. Because I don't like how it is on my private. One is 80, one is 71, and one is 70. Greetings to you once more, Reya. I had the feeling this unique opportunity will be a night impossible for you to ignore. Let us proceed directly for the ritual, shall we? According to the records we recovered, the summoners of old were performed these rites in a land which the naturally dominant element matched the aspect of the avatar they wished to call for. Only such place might be one sufficient shift for the attribute balance in the side direction. The element of fire is especially strong here in the Sagoli Desert. I can think of no land more fitting which some the incarnation of the Lord of Inferno. Before we begin, I must insist that you accept this gem. It may be a little worth, but within its facet depths dwell the memories of long deceased summoners. Now, you must focus. Visualize the ether flowing through you, a vibrant current of energy transforming into living fire. Hold this image in your mind, and the raging heat of life for shall spawn edgy, reddened flames. Be aware, however, that this nascent entity will appear before you and unbound and hostile. It is your change to overpower the avatar and establish yourself as its master. The path of the summoner is known to be, if not of great peril. I can't read. I can't read. But I can't look. And we will use now this stone to summon for our own enemy. Let's re-defeat Ifrit. So, since we're now here, let me tell you a little bit about the concept of this. Because Akanas has a quite interesting concept. The first concept is that this class as only class. Can you please attack the things I wanted to attack? Thanks. This class is the only class which has two stones which can turn to. One is the scholar and one is the summoner. And this is it that the actually when the beginning of the expansion you could only have the summoner because the second healer class, our at least my beloved scholar, was an extra class that was later established, which was later added to the game. So you can only have the summoner. And the summoner story, the summoner, it was already said, you need to defeat we need to defeat the primal first to have an opportunity to fight an edgy, so we can get him. That means this story has, in a difference to other stories, this is not only level bound, this is also story bound. That means in the story we will have. This is why I said it's spoil. We will have further primal fights, but we can after that primal fight we can actually continue this quest and get another edgy, which is awesome. Most impressive, Aurelia. The fireborn edgy has submit to your will. You have mastered the Austrias of Flame, and so there's no small feat. Play, let's return to our Book of Falls and fight for discuss your achievement. And I really think this is awesome. That you have an extra class that is also story bind, which this was also one of the reasons why I thought about taking this class over the white mage in the beginning. But it's way easier for recording, especially for the recording when you have a healer from the start, because it's just the queue times are just way quicker, which is from this point on not really necessary more, because I can actually now change to scholar all the time I want and level with him, which we will see soon will also level summoner. Yes, you heard right. You can actually level now a DPS class and a healer class at the same time. Because when we will complete this quest now, we will get our second stone. The second stone will also take the level we have right now, which is 34. That means we have a 34 scholar and a 34 summoner. And whatever we decide to level, if summoner or scholar, the level will increase in both stuff. This also means that our level increasement will happen when we complete those quests. This is truly a momentous occasion. You have rescued the lost art of the summoning from the gasping mire of the forgotten history. But you must know there's more to what you have found. In ancient tongue of the Allegan Empire, it was known as Ifrit Edgy, where Edgy translated approximately to pure or essence of. In short, you have tamed the willful manifestation of Ifrit's raging fire. As you might expect for an eternity born of the Lord of Inferno, this avatar and his capability of instruction should serve you well in your battles to come. With such an ally at your command, it's not too soon to take upon yourself a title of summoner. You've proven yourself more than worthy for the soul crystal you now possess. Yet be it that as may, the road before you is long and arduous. If you will triumph this age of conflict, you must need to master more than just the edge of fire. I suggest you next fix your gaze upon claim the servant of unyielding stone. This will, of course, necessary to join an expedition to defeat the primal known as Titan. This beloved divine also for the cover possess the greatest threat to Limsa Lominsa. And isn't there what you will shine the others in your cause? The risks are great, but so too are the rewards. Topple the Lord of Craigs, and we may progress to the next stage of our historic research. Fair fortune to Aurelia. We have Summoner unlocked. You learn to summon Hilfred Edgy. Yay! And this will now now we are a summoner. And I actually gonna update this to the summoner thing. So of course we can still resurrect as this one, because it is still class for sorry, give me a second. So, yeah, I need to sort that. The thing is, we can, right now, summon an infinity, which is awesome. But we're not done. Wait, there's more? Yes, there's more. If we return out to Limsa Leminsa, I already teased it before while I was waiting for the executed proc, you can do something with those lovely little things. But first we need to unlock it. And I will do this in this part. Ethernet, Arcanist Guild. The loading times are way longer now, and I have no idea why. But still, my internet provider also has some difficulties in the last few days, so I think it's the same reason why it's this. So yeah. What? Can you do it that way? Wait, let me open the macros. So, because I already put it in here. I need to look it up, sorry. But I thought you need to unlock it first, because we have here Edgy Glamour. Ruby is not a wallet pet name. Wait, let me change this. I think you only can do this later when you have more unlocked. Because I spoiled it now. You can change the look of the Ifrit Edgy to a red carbuncle. So just this thing in red, which I will use because I like the designs of those more than the real ones. Yeah. Sadly I can't show it yet, but this would be the text you need to put in /edgy glamour Ifrit Edgy Ruby Carbuncle, and then it should be changing this. Also with the two other with the other ones you will unlock, you will also get it in here. But Ruby is not a wallet pet name. Well, anyway, in the next part we will see us then back in Gridania, and we will continue the story. Till then, see ya.